So yesterday, the president of the BAFTAs went to the event unprepared. And guess who it is? It's none other than Prince William. So this man went to the event without watching the films, and then his speech was just being read from a paper. And I just want you to imagine if this was any other person. The anger that would follow, the rage that would follow from the UK media and literally everyone else would be unlike anything that we have ever seen. But just because it's Prince William, the media is like, oh, but he has a lot to do. He has a wife to take care of, kids to take care of, and a lot of duties. But then, what exactly does Prince William do that he can't even watch the films? But well, people are really, really tired. So let me just take you through what happened at this event because it's quite angering, but also it's hilarious because you just left wondering what exactly Prince William actually does. If this man can't even watch a film, then what does he do? So Prince William attended the event with his wife Kate Middleton, and Kate had actually worn an outfit that she had worn some time back. Prince William had worn a burgundy velvet suit, and him and Kate Middleton looked as usual. But at least Kate this time didn't try to hold Prince William's hand because it would be embarrassing. The past events that I have seen Kate trying to hold William's hand, he obviously snubs her all the time. So at least yesterday, she didn't try to do that. And yeah, one thing that I also wanted to show you before I take you through what Prince William was saying and people's reactions is how William and Kate were just seemed like they didn't want to be around each other. I think this is something we've seen time and time again, and someone even pointed it out on X, leading to the post going viral again. Well, I think at this point we should just be so used to William and Kate showing signs of them not wanting to be next to each other. So one person pointed saying, "Mind the gap. William's arm is almost touching the woman sat on his left side, but look at the gap with the wife." Yeah, you can see that Prince William's arm is literally almost touching, if it's not even touching the woman who was on his left side. But for Kate Middleton, just take a look at that distance. These two people obviously cannot stand each other, and I think it's been proven over and over again, especially with the way they behave when they are in public. And then one of the most talked about conversations is what Prince William had to say about one of the films that was nominated. So apparently, Prince William has not even watched this film. The film is called Hamnet, and it was actually released on November of last year. Imagine, on November of last year, Prince William has actually had like almost 5 months to watch this film, yet he hasn't watched it. I mean, almost 4 months, right? 4 months to watch the film, yet he hasn't watched it. A whole president of the BAFTAs had not even watched this film, yet he attended the event. The audacity, the shame. So this is what the headlines were saying because, as usual, the UK media would love to just cover up for Prince William. So according to the Daily Mail, and this was actually like the headline saying, William says he's not in a calm state as he appears at BAFTAs amid Andrew arrest drama. And then, they use these words in bold saying, "I'm not in a calm state." And look at Prince William's face. That looks scary, right? And then they go on. Well, let me just read a very small section of this piece. So they're like, but it appeared that issues around Andrew Mountbatten Windsor weren't far from Prince William's mind as he admitted he had not yet watched Best Picture nominee Hamnet because he needed to be in a calm mood. And speaking on the carpet before the star-studded event at the Royal Festival Hall, he said, quoting, "I need to be in a quiet and calm state, and I am not at the moment. I will save it." But Catherine, he said, had watched the hugely emotional film on Saturday night and was left in floods of tears. And quoting also, I thought it was a bad idea actually. That is according to Kate Middleton. She joked that she ended up with very puffy eyes. It was so beautifully shot. The music as well, the score is fantastic. So apparently, Kate Middleton watched the film and then went ahead to tell Prince William, I actually cried a lot after watching the film. Well, who exactly is the president of the BAFTAs? Is it Kate or Prince William? Because it seems at this point that Kate is doing far much more work than Prince William. If William had just sat down even during one of his vacations to watch this film, then I think we would be in a better place, right? But this man chooses to just go on vacations and do nothing at all, not even watch a film. That is like the laziest thing that anyone can actually do, right? Like just sit down and watch the damn film. But even Prince William can't do that. And people weren't having it. People are dragging Prince William left, right, and center because they're just so tired of William bringing up these excuses all the time. Remember, this isn't the first time Prince William is having an excuse for not watching a film or saying something awkward during the BAFTAs. For example, in 2024, when William attended the BAFTAs all by himself, he actually said something very awkward to the nominees that it even led to them making these very awkward expressions, just showing how uncomfortable they were during the entire conversation. And those pictures actually went viral. So apparently, during that time, Prince William made some comment about a person who had been assaulted in the film. Yeah, that was the entire storyline. Like, this person was actually assaulted, and Prince William told her that you must have enjoyed it. Like, what exactly do you mean, sir? Enjoyed being raped? So even the Daily Mail then wrote this article and they titled it Awkward Gaffe for Prince William as he tells actress who won BAFTA for harrowing coming-of-age film how to have sex, which ends with her being raped, that making the movie look like a lot of fun, but admits he hasn't seen it yet. So he just made a comment about a film that he hasn't even watched it, and then assumed someone must have really enjoyed being raped. William, you just need to resign as the president of the BAFTAs because clearly you do not have any interest even in watching these films. So I'm just going to read you a couple of comments from people concerning Prince William even failing to watch these films. So someone said, he's had over a year to watch it. He could have watched it on one of his several holidays. Such a hard job. Yeah, it seems like that is even a very hard job for Prince William. And then another person said, yet again, he, as president of BAFTA, hasn't bothered to watch the films they sent him, right? I'm sure the BAFTAs sent Prince William these films to watch it, but because he's so busy going on vacations and leaking stories about his brother, he can't even bother to watch the films. Then someone else, why does he need to be on a calm state to watch a film? What a prat. Yeah. All these things about Prince Andrew came out like 2 months ago, right? Prince William had the other 2 months to watch the film, but still, he couldn't bother to do that. And then someone else, so Kate watched it alone and told him, I cried. Yeah, that is exactly what happened. Kate watched it and then told Prince William, I really, really cried. But I think what would have been better for these people was for Kate to even explain to Prince William what had happened in the film. And then at least William would have pretended that he had also watched the film, right? Like, that would have been the better option. And then another person commented saying, does this man and his wife ever take the time to sit down and watch any of the nominated movies? This is not the first time William's failing as the patron of the BAFTAs has been communicated personally by him for all the world to see. Stroke here. His behavior is not cute or amusing. Yeah, this is not cute at all. It's very questionable. Then someone else said, ridiculous that he is still in this role when he has no interest in films. I saw Hamnet about 6 weeks ago, and he's not the first time he couldn't be asked. Yeah, this is not the first time William is doing this, and I'm sure many people have watched this film, But William, who's the president and was sent these films to watch, still couldn't do it because he's just not used to delivering. And now let's talk about Prince William's speech. So this was Prince William presenting his speech. I don't think you even want to hear what he had to say in his speech, but this was him presenting the speech. And as you can see, this man is clearly reading from a paper. A speech that lasted less than 5 minutes, he was reading from a piece of paper. Remember again, this has taken him over a year to prepare, yet still he's reading from a piece of paper. Both him and Kate Middleton honestly need to invest in just how to communicate well, how to even present themselves, because their whole job is mostly about presentation, just giving speeches and all of that. So they should have invested in that a lot, but it seems like they don't even bother to do that. And people are just so tired. Again, the comments from these are people dragging Prince William for his behavior. So Richard Fitzwilliams had actually posted this clip of Prince William reading his speech, and let me read you a couple of comments from this. So someone commented on this saying, desperate to change the story and look relevant. Relevant he's not. And then someone else commented to Richard saying, you must clarify that he read it. Yeah, Prince William read the speech. He wasn't giving a speech. He was basically just reading what had been written to him by someone else, because we all know Prince William didn't write that speech by himself. Then another person commented on this saying, so he can speak then, still avoiding answering questions about what he knew about his uncle and Epstein. Never complain, never explain is totally unacceptable. The speech was written for him. His delivery is terrible. Yeah. Again, his delivery is just terrible. And I don't know how William is going to be the next king of England, just judging by the way he speaks, the way he delivers speeches, the way he comes unprepared to such events, which should actually mean a lot to him because he is the president. He's been president for the past 16 years because he was nominated in 2010. And now we've had 16 BAFTAs, but William has attended 5 of them. And in most of the circumstances, in most of the BAFTAs, he comes unprepared. So maybe it's time to rethink again if this one is actually fit to be the president of the BAFTAs. So I don't know about you all. What do you think about William going there unprepared and then again giving a speech while reading his paper the entire time? So I'd love to know what you think. Then I'll see you on the next episode. Goodbye.